Good morning, Slap family. Anthony Bateman Sr. coming to you this early morning. It's probably like 1:15, early morning, from Minota Raceway. I've been down in his man cave just about the whole day, messing with my aquarium and messing with the racetrack. And the tables are totally butted together now. Down the road, I just have to make some angle bracelets so it won't be wobbly. But I have all these things. Whoops, let me get my box here. All these things painted up to hold up my second level. I should have probably painted it with the roller, but it ain't gonna matter really. Nobody's gonna pay attention to it. It was just quicker with, I use spray paint. But this is gonna bolt up on here like this, and then this part's gonna bolt on the table. And it's gonna hold the second level up. I have oh shit. I have quite a few of these things I made, cut up, painted. And then I have a box of these things I did. Probably overkill, but I had the vision and went with it. It's scary how much money's in that box. Between that and screws, and it's, you guys are gonna flip. Like I got the receipts. I'll show you. It's like $200. You know, I bought screws and boxes of them anyways. I can use them later for my model railroad. But I'm gonna take this around and show you what I did. I pulled my track apart and put it in big pieces, and then when I get it together, I have to, before I really tie it in, I have to do the I always forget the name of that, for the wire in there, so there'll be power everywhere. I keep forgetting, kind of scary when I do that. But anyways, let me stand my big butt up here, and then I'll show you the wood I put down, and then tomorrow I have to paint it, and I have to. I mean, it's already painted. I have to put other wood down. I'll show you right now with some liquid nails and screws to hold all the sections together. And then after that, then hopefully I can get some help to lift the second level up, and I'm gonna put these underneath of it. I'll show you. Let's see here. These things are for my chair. They lift my chair up higher because I have a hard time. If something's too short, to stand up it's really painful. But hold on a minute, guys. I'll show you these pieces of wood. I painted up, and then along with some liquid nails. So I'm gonna try to walk around to show you guys. Then after this, I gotta hit the hay. I'm just making water for my aquarium. It takes all it's called an RO system. I'll show you in a minute. Just let me walk around. I just lose my breath, you know. That's all. Okay. I come around here. Oh, shit. You know, who would ever think, you know, stuff like this happens to you? Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I keep scraping my legs. Anyways, bear with me. Okay. I'm going to walk around. Hopefully, this won't fall. Okay. I got to get this mini bike out of here. Oh. I'm going to come around. Oh, good. Okay. Let's see. I hope you guys can hear me still. But here's one of the sections right here. And this wood, after I put the liquid nails down, and then screw it in. And then I got, you know what? I got more than I need. Oh well. I could probably use this somewhere else. And I just got to go down there. So I made one extra one. Let's see. Don't matter. I guess. And I gotta walk back around. I'll leave this here. So I just gotta come around. My son's sleeping, so his room's right above there, and or else I could screw this stuff down, but I don't want to do that. He's got to get up early in the morning. Whew. So, but everything's all apart. See if you can. It's a big mess again. So tomorrow, I'll put as much track together as I can, and then I have to put, I forget the name of this stuff. Let's see. Hopefully that won't fall. I got 3 packs of this stuff. So I got Equal Juice. I don't know who said it or mentioned it, but they said every 10 feet. So I have to do that. I have to check again. But all right, let me walk back around here. I gotta try not to hit my legs because I'll get an infection. My skin's thin now. You know, where my shin bones are. My lower legs, you know. The rest of me is okay. I just think because Is this neuropathy? Let me sit down a minute. Ooh, choked it back. Shoot. But here's all this junk, man. I got my work cut out for me. You know, I have to, my deck, it's, listing like 4 inches. Well, no, probably about 3 to one side, and I have to take that thing down because if it pulls off my house, it's gonna make, because it's bolted, it's gonna really make a big, it's gonna make a big mess. So I have to start pulling that apart, and then I'm gonna burn it right in my yard. So once I get it down, and then I can, you know, use my skill saw, cut it up, and I could just take a break in the yard, you know, and just make a nice big pile and throw some pine. I'll get a few more of those pellets because it's wicked dry, you know. And then I use some diesel fuel because diesel fuel doesn't flash on you. And then I'll light that crap up and get rid of it. And then, you know, I have, before I take the deck down, I have some a 2x4 and a 2x6. I'm gonna screw across the door so nobody, you know, forgets and then flies out the door and they'll get killed, you know. So I gotta block that entrance off. You'll still be able to open up the door, and in case there's a fire or something, and but if the fire department's not far, you know, hopefully that, you know, that ain't gonna happen. But I'm just saying, you can still get out. It's just, you can even jump, but you probably, it ain't like you're a kid, you could just roll, you know. If I ever jumped, I would get seriously injured. So, but anyways, here's another shot of a mess. That was looking pretty good. Now it's looking like crap, but hopefully tomorrow sometime it'll be good, because tomorrow there's 2 birthday parties. I'm just gonna spend a little time, happy birthday, you know, and then come back home. Then the plumber's gonna be here in the morning to plumb up that aquarium. So that's what's going on. But I've been down here all day long. Just a lot of thinking, you know. A lot of thinking, you know. Thinking about my wife a lot, you know. He's thinking about my mother, the family, you know, that's passed away. I have friends. I'll always think about them. Even though it makes me sad, I'll always think about them. Oh, while I'm sitting here, this is getting wrecked down here. That's my shackle when I was in the drum and bugle corps. It's getting mildewed. I gotta clean that off, you know. My wife told me she used, because of leather, she had a lot of horse stuff, and she used ammonia. So I'm gonna try just a little on a little spot, because you know, this is good memories for me. The shakel is this, and then the plume is the feather piece. But I miss doing that too, but with bad feet, there's no way. Ain't happening. You know, I have good memories though. And a lot of those guys have passed on. They're all veterans. That were in that corps. It was a mix. There was young people too in it. Not that many, real young, but there were some. And then my age. You know, like I said, the kids don't want to do anything. You know. Well, anyways, let me show you. I just don't want to be rambling. But I mean, look at all this junk. This guy. Look at it all. You know. Well, I can junkify stuff up really quick. Then I have these totes. Quite a few totes with all kinds of mixed tools and what, you know, all kinds. There's even Christmas lights in there. Oil, paint, Bondo. I didn't even use that stuff yet. It's like brand new. I forgot what I even got that. I was going to do something with that. Never used it. But, here, let me walk over. I'm going to wrap this up and then I'll show you what the water. I was waiting for that mainly so. Because I got a time. I set my alarm clock this morning. So I come down here and shut it off because I don't want water to be running on the floor. What sucks is the way my friend was going to do it, he goes, you got to have some buckets. 5-gallon buckets. So I didn't have the money and I charged him. It was like, no, I take it back. No, I bought them. It was like 40-something bucks. They were on sale. I mean, he brought over garbage cans, and it's like, what are you going to do? I can't say nothing. I want to piss the guy off. And then I had a garbage can, but he wanted to do it this way because he said we got to dump the water. But he found his pump. So, anyways, I was better off just buying another garbage can, but I'll show you what's going on. Ugh. So much crap. I'll turn this around so you can see. Oh, here's my dear friend, Erwin. I knew this guy since a toddler. I'd say 5 years old. And I've been friends with him my whole life. He made that. He was on an aircraft carrier. It was the Bennington, and he was a radio man, and that's where he traveled. You know, he made a whole map. But I love that guy. I'll talk about him another time. And then here's this thing here. I have another aquarium I wanted to put on there. But my friend thinks it's too heavy, but I can fix it so the load will carry down to the floor. You know. My generator. And I have my bass speaker cabinets. I have 2 of them, Harkeyed each. Well, one cabinet has 2 10s and a horn. The lower cabinet has 4 10s and a horn. This big tote here is full of trains, and the one on top is my aquarium stuff, and then a protein skimmer and junk like that. And here's those buckets I had to buy, which sucks. Well, here's my RO system, and the bad water goes into the sink, and the good water goes in to this trash can right here. And then this morning I put my sand in. Actually, no, I did that yesterday. Yesterday I did that. I put the sand in. So now I'm going to take this hose out and then throw it in that can. So by morning, hopefully that'll be filled. And then I got to put salt in this bucket. Some kind of crap in the water. And then I had to fill up this other little bucket. I don't know if you can see it. But, and here's my other aquarium. That was supposed to be under here, but we're doing it different now. So I'll have 2 tanks going sometime. So here's my layout. This is the other side. And just have a lot of stuff going on, guys. And then here's a look at my man cave from this angle. And see, I have tools everywhere. I got an angle drill, brand new. I got to have a tool chest. I have to have that big tool shed. Tool shed slash my other cave, the Meek, where I can do my wood turnings and stuff. And here's some of my speakers. Cerwin-Vegas, Polk Audios. I have 4 of those Polk Audios. You know. So my drums all crapped up like this. You know, I gotta get all this stuff out of here. Because this little section is going to be my jamming section. Here's my bases. I bought that little thing for my grandson. Fire truck. It's like a kite. Where the wheels spin when it's, you know. And this cabinet was my friend's, Charlie, gun cabinet. His son's getting rid of it, and that's where I want to put my cars in. But here, coming around again, there's my Army slot box. I think you guys can see it there. So, just a bunch of crap. Hang on. So, all right, slot family. Oh. There's no way I should be out of breath. But I just, you know. So, I'm constantly in pain, but I won't do no painkillers, no way. No way, Jose-o. You know. So, I almost talked for a half an hour. So just tomorrow, I can't wait to do that. The second level. So, and then I'm hoping you guys to see it. I got that from Clearwater, 124, doing that. And then Harry and Lafayette, I'm hoping you'll get to see my RO system, and I appreciate you talking about your aquarium like that when you're raising fish and stuff. Fish are nice, man, so I'm gonna just, Lord willing, just as time goes on, you know, I'm gonna try to keep mobile. I need to lose all this weight, you know. I just eat bad. I don't eat as much as I used to, but I don't burn the calories, you know. And I'm drinking, I shouldn't be drinking, this is like one of my favorite drinks. I got some Pepsi Zero. I like that better than Coke Zero, but I like both of the sugary Coke and Pepsi. So, I can cut back on sugar anyways, and I do drink seltzer water too. But tonight I ate stupid. I didn't really eat all day. I ate, in the morning I had, boy, I just can't remember no more. I just can't remember. I had, I forgot what I had. Some kind of leftover thing, I think. But I had, I liked my pear trees. They're really sweet now, and they're juicy. So I ate 3 of those this afternoon, and then I went and bought, well, my last cash, I bought something bad, 2 hot dogs. I ate those. Then I bought a large roast beef grinder. So I'll have part, that's going to be for my breakfast, half of it, and the other half for my lunch. These darn things are so good, man. That's like raspberry tea. Pure leaf. Oh. Whew, man. I love these things. Excuse me. Yeah, I think about my wife 24/7, but my mother, I think about her a lot too. I'll tell you the story and then we'll end the night. Every weekend, I always took my mother out to eat. And she wanted some chicken. So we went to Popeye's chicken. Popeye's chicken. And my mother sat across from me. Many times my mother sat across from me. And the light bulb went off in my head. I go, you just don't want to believe that crap, you know. I go, my mother's really old. And she was really frail, you know. She didn't live too much long after, but it was before the COVID thing hit, and just right before that, and I had to go in the bathroom, and I started crying. That was just, my mother's old, you know. And then another time, we always took this drive, and it's called the Lee Outlet Shop. She likes to look for shoes and, you know, girl stuff. My wife used to like going up there too. And my mother, we left, and my mother asked me, where are we? And I go, Ma, we just left Lee Outlet Shops. And then I started getting, you know, I'm not a crybaby by no means, but when it comes to my mother and my wife, our family, kids, I turn into a big bowl of mush. And that just, wow. That's, you don't want your parents to get old, you know. It's terrible, you know. I mean, not getting old, but I mean, the loss, you know. It's, and I know we're all going to have to pass away, you know, someday. But anyways, that's where I was with my mind today. I was thinking all good things too, you know, just that shit's heartbreaking. You know, when I had my job, when I first got into the fire department, it's like a shock to your system. The deaths, you know, you go cardiac arrest and stuff, and everybody's crying and carrying on. And you gotta stay focused, you know, and do your job. And then I got to, you know, you get kind of numb to it, but then when it comes to somebody you love, it's a total different. Even, but I don't. When I say numb, I don't mean like no compassion or anything. You still have compassion. You have to kind of channel so you can stay focused. You know, you just. I was always able to do that. You know, that's just the aftermath. You know, afterwards. You know. Some stuff you just don't, you know, you throw it back there, you know. But I miss that job so much. It's so rewarding, you know. Just the feeling you get. It's incredible. And the thing is, it's a team. As a team, I like team things like I play football, team. Play baseball, team. It's all about the team. Now, it ain't all about you. It's about all work as a unit. It's awesome. And, you know, football, same thing. Hockey, same thing. As a team, you know. And even house building. I have to work as a team, or else it ain't going to work. It won't not work. Oh, it'll work, but it'll be crappy work, you know. I love the camaraderie of that, you know. Just, I miss it so much. And another thing, too, I'll let you go because I'll keep flapping my jaw. I got to do fireworks for a living, shoot them off. I wanted to actually make pyrotechnics. And every time a factory blew up, my dad would say, "You still want to do that?" I go, "Yeah, Dad." I go, if something happens, I'm not even going to know. It's going to be like a flash. Until I got older and I had kids and stuff. And then you learn how to respect that stuff because they're controlled bombs, really. They're bombs. You know, even I still do. I still go up to Himsdale, New Hampshire at Phantom Fireworks. And I buy stuff for the public, you know, that kind of stuff. And there's stuff I used to shoot off my yard and I don't no more because you gotta have, and people take it for granted because they go, oh. But the thing is, if something goes wrong, the distance of them things, you gotta be aware that you're gonna get burned. And the stuff we handle with the shockwave could kill you from some of them salutes, you know. But, you know, you work as a team together. It's like, there's nothing like that. No other rewarding thing where you hear the oohs and ahs of people. You can make people happy without even touching them. That's what I love about shooting off fireworks. And the guy I worked for, him and I became close friends, and he passed away too. It's just, man, it's just nonstop. But I'll never forget, he goes, "I'm going to let you in," because I was like an apprentice, you know. He wanted to make sure you just don't want to hire anybody. And he goes, "I'm going to let you into my family of fireworks." You know, he said, "You're really nice and I see you're conscientious and blah, blah, blah." And I thanked him for that, but that's another job I really loved. You know, and then I couldn't do it anymore. I had a lump in my throat because I couldn't even finish the job. I had to leave them guys because of my feet. I couldn't take it no more, my ankles. But that job too is a team effort and it's rewarding. And you got to look out for one another too because shit goes south sometimes, right? What we did was set everything up. They're called racks or guns with the pyrotechnics or bombs we call them. They go in, they look like a tube, you know. But anyways, we call them racks or guns. But it takes all day to set that stuff up. And then we did hand lights, what I did with flares. And then the owner, he does electronic stuff, you know, switches. But now his wife Judy, well, she took it over and she had the new system. I can't think of the name of it, but it's remote. It's just a little box, you know. The other stuff was, you know, you still got to deal with little wires and these things called squibs. They're the igniters that go into the quick match. I forgot how many feet per second that stuff goes when you light it. But I love lighting them things. And the biggest hand lights we did was 6-inch shells. Anything bigger than that, they're wired, electronic, you know. But that job I really love and I miss it so much. The only thing, 4th of July comes, I missed out on family picnics and stuff because I'd be gone. 3rd and 4th. And then the rain date's the 5th, so sometimes they do 3 and 4 shows, you know. We get done and then drive and help them set up the other big stuff, you know, and then go back and set our stuff off. My friend Don, I love him. Him and I are pretty tight. And matter of fact, tomorrow he was supposed to come over here and we were going to watch the game, but I got this, my friend coming over tomorrow to plumb this stuff up, and then Monday I'm getting all of his fishing stuff, and that cost me $500 that I don't have, but he's let me pay in installments, you know. So he's just told me he's glad he's got somebody that can take it because he did it for over 25 years. He don't want to do it no more. He just wants to travel where I don't have the money to travel, because if I did, I would want one of those RVs, you know. Not no huge one, but just something where if my girlfriend and I got to go to the bathroom, it's like right there, and we could bring our animals, you know. But all right, Slot family, I chewing the fat too much tonight. It's early in the morning. Now that bucket's set, I can't set my alarm till after I get off the air with you guys. I have to set my alarm for in the morning. That bucket should be filled. You know, I'm thinking maybe 12, like, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, I think. Something like that. So I'll do another video, Lord willing, tomorrow, even if I'm tired, just to show you how far I got. I'm just curious how that second level's gonna be happening, you know. Because I got that, if I can see it, if we can see it, let's see. I'm not good at doing this. It's the S curves. I don't think you can see it, but that's where that's gonna go underneath that second level. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna have a really long straight, a medium straight with the S curves, and then there's a straight coming back home, but then there's that circle I want to build. I really want that. So that's the tricky part, because it's all got to, excuse me, it's got to link up and it's got to look right, you know. But I can't do nothing until I get my track, and they're on back order, so. And then this week I get from Pro Tinker, I get some cars. That's my last auction for a while. I watched the other one after it already went by, and I watched it, and then I watched them guys race. Where that night was pretty decent, and then the next day was even better. You know, he was in a really good mood, and it just when if there's bitching involved, I'm done. I can't watch it. I can't be around any of that stuff. I won't. You know, life's too short. I just can't do it. I won't do it. But anyways, but Brian the next day he was all happy and he made me feel good. And it was we all had. I know the other guys I believe had fun watching it too. And he had the nicest HO cars. Where I have to get those ones. I forget which ones they were, but if you turn it on Pro Tinker on Thursday, no, it would be not Thursday night. Thursday night was the race night. It's the next day. Friday. Friday was awesome, that show. I really enjoyed it. But anyways, Slot family, I love you guys. I hope you enjoy your weekend and love one another and hopefully we can all try to be happy. A lot of times I'm not, but I try to be. But I if I'm sad, I'll let you know too. I'm a straight shooter. I don't believe in that. Oh, anyways, this morning I have to tell you this. I watched the Brooklyn Brothers again. If you guys get a chance, or gals, Brooklyn Brothers. They make the best Italian food. And then something Nona. I love her, to her whole family. I love all those guys, those people. They're like role model people. I watched a lot of them this morning, Her grandson does all the filming and stuff, and the granddaughter has a show. I think it's What About the Dogs or All About the Dogs. She's a groomer. That's how I found out the other channel with her grandparents. But anyways, I gotta go because I'll keep talking. Love you guys. Peace out.